Why is range advantage key when floating in poker? Have you ever wondered why some players seem to float effortlessly while others struggle? The secret often lies in understanding range advantage. So, why is range advantage key when floating in poker? Let's break it down. Floating is when you call a bet on the flop with a weak or marginal hand, planning to take the pot later. This tactic can be very effective, but it relies heavily on your range advantage. When you have range advantage, your selection of possible hands is stronger than your opponent's on the current board. This means you can apply pressure more effectively. With a stronger range, your bluffs become more believable. If your range includes many strong hands, your opponent is less likely to call or raise you. They will think twice before risking their chips against what could be a strong holding. This makes your bluffs more credible and increases your chances of winning the pot without needing to show your cards. Additionally, having range advantage allows you to apply pressure confidently. You can bet or raise, knowing that your opponent is more likely to fold or have a weaker hand. This means you can win pots without needing to go to showdown. Another benefit of range advantage is that it helps protect your equity. When you float, you want a mix of strong hands and bluffs. This balance makes it harder for your opponent to exploit you. If they try to bet or raise aggressively, they risk running into your strong hands. Controlling the pot size is also easier when you have range advantage. You can dictate the flow of the game, choosing when to be aggressive or passive. This control is vital when floating and planning to take the pot later. On the flip side, if you lack range advantage, floating can become risky. Your opponent may have a stronger range on the board, making your bluffs less credible. In such situations, it is often wiser to play more cautiously and avoid floating with marginal hands. In practical terms, range advantage is influenced by factors like position, pre-flop actions, and the texture of the board. For example, the player who raised pre-flop usually has range advantage on boards that connect well with their opening range. Recognizing these situations can help you decide when floating is a smart move. In summary, range advantage is key when floating because it supports your ability to turn a marginal call into a profitable bluff or semi-bluff on later streets. Understanding this concept makes floating a powerful tactic in post-flop play.